y'all doing? What's going on, baby? Girl, we have to talk about Donald Trump getting booed. Can we talk about that? Everybody and their mama is talking about it. And can we talk about his plot? Did you know this was a group full of libertarians, okay? And he had his plants, his mega plants in the building trying to incite, all the cheers for him. They were not real cheers. They did not come from real people. The cheers, the little cheers that you did hear, those were plants. Those were MAGA people that he have planted in here to try to get him a good shot so he can put it out in the media that the libertarians love him too. He wants everybody to love him, and it's being forced. Okay, so we have to talk about this. If you guys enjoy me talking about these topics, I need your support. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel at The Messy Sweet Spot. I am your host, Miss Gigi with the T. And make sure you holler at me. If you really want to support me, make my Cash App clap. Make my Cash App clap. Hashtag, $, PINKLIPS500. Now, I was over here at this YouTuber. I'm going to give him credit in the comment section. I would like to react to everything that he says about Trump getting booed because, baby, he laid it out on the line. And this is very important. We all need to be aware of the plants, and we need to be aware of the things that's going on because, honey, they tell me that Project 2025, it is going to wipe all of us out here, okay? Listen to this. Listen. Look.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Only if you want to win. Only if you want to win. Maybe you don't want to win. Maybe you don't want to win.
And Donald Trump was getting mercilessly booed at the Libertarian Convention in Washington, D.C. Let me show you another clip right now of Donald Trump getting booed, but there's a broader conversation we need to have as Donald Trump was trying to rig this event by having MAGA supporters flood the room first, try to block the libertarians who were attending their own convention from watching this speech, but Trump failed. First, let me show you him getting.
And thank you, Ben. We need more men like Ben that's going to speak up and tell the truth. And I told y'all, he planted his own mega people in there to block off the people that really have, this is their event. How could you plant and bring in your own group to try to push your agenda to overhear what the people really feel and what the people really want to express about? He didn't really want to, he was not there to hear the real issues of the libertarian. He was not there to really be there for the libertarian. He just wanted a puppet. He just wanted to make it seem like he does a lot of hocus pocus. He wanted to make it seem like one way when it's really a different way, to sell it to other people that are sheep that will just be along his game. Everybody is for Trump. That is the message that they're pushing. Everybody is for Trump. And that is so far from the case. It's far from the case. They're doing it big time. All these AIs, all these algorithms been paid to push this agenda. Honey, and I'm happy that Ben is speaking on it. I'm going to play.
Booed again. Play this clip. And let me show you him getting booed one more time. Play the clip.
That is why I'm committing to you tonight that I will put a libertarian in my cabinet and also libertarians in senior posts.
Oh, stop it. libertarian that would do his bidding, libertarian that's really not a libertarian, would just have a disguise as a libertarian. But honey, make no mistakes about it. They're going to be on that MAGA train, okay? They're just going to label themselves as a libertarian, but they're not. And even if they do, which he would never, get a real libertarian, honey, it ain't going to make no difference with all the MAGAs, and that's just going to push his agenda. It's going to be a Trump world, you know? Let's continue on. I'm sorry, but when I see stuff like this, I have to speak out on it. And you do too. Leave comments below. I want to hear everything you guys have to say. Let's get these comments rolling.
Pretty good. That's pretty big. Or you can keep going the way you have for the last long decades and get your 3% and meet again, get another 3%.
And in fact, let me show you him getting booed one more time. Play the clip.
Oh, that was interesting. Then you're going to like me, Firearm. You're going to like me. Nobody better than me. And we just got the full NRA, the strongest endorsement they've ever given the NRA. So that's good. Oh, it's an interesting question, isn't it? But we're going to have a lot of fun. Well, in the last year, I've been indicted by the government on 91 different things. So if I wasn't a libertarian before, I sure as hell am a libertarian now. And unlike Joe Biden, I don't throw people in jail for disagreeing with me. I don't do that. Anyone can talk about defending freedom, but I've actually put everything on the line to resist these despots and these stuff. Combined with us in a partnership,
it's just, I can't stand looking at it. You know, he's a snake. He want to play both sides of the aisle. He wants to be with the party, and we know these people that want to restrict everybody of their freedoms. They are with this MAGA people, and they want to restrict everything from everybody. They want to take away everybody's freedoms. But then he want to come over here preaching that he's a libertarian. And no, you cannot serve two masters. And we all know that. We will not be your fool. We will not be your sheep, okay? We are the intelligent, okay, group, okay? Honey, let's go.
Asking that of the libertarians. We must work together. Combine with us. You have to combine with us. We cannot give crooked Joe Biden 4 more years. You can either nominate us and put us in the position or give us your votes. I would say nominate or give us your votes, but we want libertarian votes because you stand for what we stand for, and don't waste them.
Girl, bye. Oh, he's not going to do nothing for you libertarians. He just need part of your vote to take away from Biden so he can win. And he is going to destroy it. He's going to do whatever the hell he want to do with it and take away all your freedoms. Honey, let's go. Y'all seen that Project 2025? And it's more. They are saying they want women to shut the hell up. They are out here saying that women are too mouthy now, and they want to put women in their place. They want women to be in the kitchens, okay, and just bearing kids. Yeah, honey, they have an agenda to shutting all this shit down.
To vote, and don't allow the worst president in the history of our country to come back and do the final destruction of America. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you.
I can show you countless clips like that of Donald Trump just getting mercilessly booed But let's talk about what he was trying to do to avoid this from happening. So the Trump campaign tried to have the MAGA supporters wait on the line first in the room where Donald Trump was speaking, because as you know, and we cover all of these Donald Trump stunts, like when he shows up at a non-union site and tries to claim it is a union site, or he shows up in the bodega and it is the New York Young Republicans, but he tries to say, look, the people in Harlem love me. What Donald Trump was trying to do here is flood the room with MAGA supporters.
It's a Hollywood stunt. This is Hollywood stunts at its best.
Prevent the libertarians from getting into their own convention. And then Donald Trump was going to claim that the libertarians supported him. He was trying to pull one of his fraudulent stunts that he does over and over again. One of the things that Donald Trump also ordered his Secret Service to do, the ultimate irony, at a libertarian convention in Washington, D.C., is to confiscate these squeaking toy chickens that RFK Jr. was passing out to libertarians to use while Donald Trump was giving his speech. The Secret Service confiscated these chickens and confiscated lighters and confiscated a bunch of other stuff as people were walking in, because Donald Trump is a massive snowflake. So as the libertarian speakers were talking in one room, Trump sent all of the MAGA supporters in another room to basically flood the room where Donald Trump was going to speak, to try to exclude the libertarians. Here is Tiffany Cianci.
Exclude the libertarians from their own party. These MAGA people know they're not for the libertarians, but they wanted to push their agenda no matter what. And that is the game, folks. Okay? If you are a party, or if you are a family and you want your family, your community to be heard, what they would do is they would plant MAGAs in your community and push it out there like the MAGA people in your community is the voice of your community, and they're just doing Trump's bidding. This is what we're dealing with. So your community issues never been heard, because they're just going to take their own, which is just going to label themselves one of you, and just push it and say, well, this individual from your community feels X, Y, and Z, feels exactly the way that the MAGA and everybody else feel. Bullshit.
She was in the room, and she describes what happens as the libertarians who were there for their own convention showed up in the room where Donald Trump was going to be speaking and found that their seats were being taken by MAGA supporters. Here, play this clip.
We are going live from the Libertarian National Convention, where former President Trump is scheduled to speak in the next couple hours, and there's a lot of drama happening right now. What's going on is that there were a bunch of Trump supporters that lined up for hours and then raced inside and sat in all of the reserved seats that were for the Libertarian delegates. And now the Libertarian delegates don't want it to look like the Libertarians are...
He want to replace everybody with his people. Make no mistake. Make no mistake. He will replace everybody with his people to do his bidding. And his bidding would not benefit you. These are all lies and propaganda that these politicians push anytime they are desperate for votes. Desperate.
Supporting Trump. And so they're trying to get all of the Trump supporters that are not delegates from this convention to move. And they're refusing, and it's getting very, very loud and very, very messy in here. And so
confusion and destruction, folks. That is what we to deal with. You see it right here. You know this is not right. You know this is not right. You know this is ill intent. You know it. You know it's meant to be confusion and start drama and to start chaos and push a one narrative agenda.
Instead, we have a wall being formed by the libertarians holding up signs so that the Trump supporters can't see what's going on. Now, if you see the pink dot right here, I'm going to be live for the next several hours, and I will be streaming Trump's speech. However, just because it's here doesn't mean we support it. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany. We work to fight private equity, and we are broadcasting live from the Libertarian National Convention.
You know what, the Libertarians, you guys need to have certain tickets, okay? So anybody from that mega crowd cannot go there because that is intended for you all. Because I bet you your bottom dollar, if the roles were reversed, they won't have it. They won't have it. They will make you feel uncomfortable. But see, you libertarians, how in the hell did you allow it to happen?
2024.
David Weigel also reported, hello from the Libertarian National Convention downstairs. The Libertarian Party delegates keep booing Donald Trump. Upstairs, the room for Trump's 8 p.m. speech has been sweetened with dozens of suburban Republicans who drove in for it. You have the Washington, D.C. young Republicans there as well, saying that they are in the room and they are in the building. And then the Libertarians kick them out when they get up to the room. And then you have Laura Loomer saying, wow, look who's being seated front row at the Libertarian National Convention after Trump supporters were just told to leave the front row. This is a setup and an ambush on President Trump, that's what she refers to him as, he's not the president, by the Libertarian Party and by RFK Jr. Oh my gosh, you mean the Libertarians at their own convention wanted to get the seats where they were supposed to sit? You then have other statements like this as well. Here's a statement from someone named Raheem Kassam, who says, one of the Libertarian delegates ejecting Trump supporters while demanding a front row.
Girl, can you imagine if it was something for the black community, okay? And full of, I love Caucasian people and everybody, but full of white people and Asian people. Flood that room that it was for, you know, the black community, and all these white people sitting up in the front, pushing their agenda, not allowing, it's for the black community, not allowing the black community to be represented and to be heard. Do you see what's going on here? And it's going on in every community. They're going to hit it. Make no mistake about it.
You see that the Trump Secret Service, though, were taking these squeaky chickens away. And then, just so you see right here what was going down, as one of the leaders of the Libertarian Convention was speaking and talking about Donald Trump, you can hear the boos in the crowd as, you know, the Trump supporters tried to chant Trump. Then they were quickly drowned out by the boos. Here, listen to this.
Yes, God will have the last say. God will have the last say. This is not what Trump wanted, but God will have the last say. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be happy in it. Let's play.
Here's that same speaker saying we have a lot to teach Donald Trump, but he goes, well, Donald Trump at least will humor us. Here, listen to what this guy had to say before Trump spoke. Play the clip.
None of us are great fans of Donald Trump. I mean, Donald is never mind. But listen, we have a lot to teach Donald Trump. We don't know if he has any capacity to learn. But we must give the benefit of the doubt in all cases. And I think that Donald Trump is, if nothing else, a great source of humor.
And that's what happens when Donald Trump is not before his cult. Here we have MAGA Republican Senator Mike Lee encouraging the crowd to vote for Trump, and he gets booed off stage. Here, play this clip.
I encourage you, take a listen to Donald Trump, support Donald Trump, restore the Constitution. Thank you very much.
They just want to force their way on you. Vote for him, vote for him. They don't give a damn about your issues. They don't care about what you are concerned about, your wants, your needs. Just vote for him, and they will say anything to get your vote. And do anything, clearly, to make it seem like you're voting for them when indeed you're not. And if you are true, you don't need to do these stunts. You should be able to sit before the Libertarian, and if they are booing you, if they don't understand you, you should be a great enough guy. People should see your light. You should be able to talk to them and relate to them and get the boos to be silenced, and all of a sudden it will be an applause. And that is how you turn things around. These are humans we're dealing with. Listen. Be compassionate, be understanding, be relatable. Don't force your way into it. We all see it. We see you.
You probably saw this yesterday right here, where one of the people at the Libertarian Convention made a motion to tell Donald Trump to go F himself. Here, play this clip.
Ms. McGardle, I'd like to propose that we go tell Donald Trump to go fuck himself away from here. Yes.
That was my motion too. We are a Libertarian Convention looking to nominate Libertarians. We do not need to give that time to non-Libertarians.
This is not a GOP cuckolding convention.
You guys, we're almost through it. Please settle down.
I move to vacate the chair.
Point of order.
I'm so happy y'all have a backbone. I'm so happy that y'all standing up on business, because believe me, they will take y'all out of here and won't think nothing by it, and they will say, God told me to take you out of here. So I'm so happy that you guys are standing on business. I wish you would have stood on business a little bit more firm and tough, because there's no reason why we should be here right now talking about this. But honey, you guys are underestimating this MAGA. You are underestimating them. And that will be your downfall. Let's play.
Madam Chair. Why do you want to vacate the chair? Madam Chair, point of order. Point of order, Mr. Chair.
The problem she cannot solve.
By the way, here is a video from the Washington, D.C. Young Republicans, again, who tried to, just like the New York Young Republicans did that stunt at the bodega, the D.C. Young Republicans tried to flood this convention room and block the Libertarians from being at their own convention to watch Donald Trump's speech. Here they go. This is how unhinged these MAGAs are. They go, the D.C. Young Republicans say, watch the regime libertarians, they call them regime libertarians, tried to get security to kick out the young Republicans out of the seats at the Libertarian Convention. Oh my gosh, you mean the Libertarians at their own convention are trying to get their seats that they have at their own convention? Play this clip.
They don't have the monies to know that all of those prophecies that say that stuff were fulfilled under.
I can't believe you have, imagine, you got the Black Community Convention, and it's full of white people at the front. Or better yet, you know that's horrible, and you know that's wrong. You know it's wrong. Or, if we had, this what they'll understand. You have a Christian convention, right? For Christians. Christian representation. To hear Christians. And you have front row seats full of atheists. Atheists come into the Christian convention and they fill up all the seats in the front, the atheists. Do you know how upset the Christians would be? Yeah, they will be upset. They will be out of here. Live it. But it's okay if they do it. But if you do it to them, do you see what's going on here? Open your eyes. If you are just, if you are honest, you don't need to do these tricks. You don't need to fall down to desperate attempts. If you are who you say you are, we will all see it. But this is being forced upon all of us. Let's play. Let's get these likes up. Let's get, if you guys enjoy my commentary and you still want me to continue to do these videos, I need to know I'm supported. I need to see the love. And like I said, make my Cash App clap by hitting that Cash App $ PINKLIPS500. Now let's continue on.
All the promises that God made happened when Solomon built the temple and all of that. And so it's actually a matter of, I'll just call it what it is, stupidity. It's hard to overcome.
You know what I can't do? I had enough. I want to know your thoughts. Make sure you comment. Tell a friend about me. Tell a family member about me. And support me, okay? And we can support each other. You know, we are in this together. So comment, like, share, and I will see you guys on another video. I am your host, Miss Gigi, and you are tuning into the Messy Sweet Spot on YouTube, baby. All right? Bye.